Hello everybody, Queen Bee here. Welcome to a new playthrough, new year, new playthrough, and we're going to be doing Rimworld, guys. I've decided to share with you a playthrough of Rimworld, playing as a bunch of cannibals with the Ideology DLC. Now, just before we go ahead and we set up our world and our pawns, I'm gonna just show you. I am playing with a few mods. We're playing with the Ideology DLC and a character editor, pick up and haul, which makes them pick up and haul, and research pal, which just allows me to. It just gives me a more intuitive interface on the research. This game is a fantastic, brutal, gruesome, challenging colony builder. It's so much fun. If you haven't played it and you like colony builders, I 1,000% recommend that you do so. We're going to play on the crash landed scenario where you're three survivors awaking on a planet on Rimworld. And you're going to start with some basic bits and bobs in terms of food and steel, some weapons, and a bit of silver. So let's click next. If you've played this before, you'll know there's three AI storytellers. You've got Randy Random. He doesn't follow rules. He'll generate random events. You got Cassandra Classic, a classic increasing curve of challenge and tension. And you got Phoebe Chillax. She gives lots of times between disasters, but at higher difficulty she'll hit as hard as anyone. Now we are going with the adventure story mode, and I am reloading any time. Now that's not so that I can save my pawns that might die. It's more I send off caravans but forget to put things in them, so instead of having to bring them back, I can just go back 5 minutes and reload. Now, there's various factions in this game. The one thing I don't want to deal with is insects, simply because I like building in the mountains and I just find it a hassle. We are going with 100% global coverage. That is because I love to have a really good look around the map and and decide where I want to build my base. So talking of map, let's go ahead and get that generated. Okay, so here is the world, guys, and you can see that there's various factions dotted around the map. What you will see is when you hover over them or click on them, like Red Cave Tribe of Petraba is 80% hostile. These guys, the Grey Cave Pact, they are not hostile. They are neutral. The same with Sistan. They are also neutral. So the yellows and the purples, always nice and neutral here. And what I'm going to be looking for on the map is a number of things. I want 50 out of 60 days or year-round growing. I want a mountainous area, like these are mountainous. I would like marble and granite in the stone. And I'm not a fan of caves. I know a lot of people like building in caves, but I like to have the whole mountain to do as I will. And I want to be near to some of these tradable factions and also a good road. So let me start by just finding a suitable spot and then we will chat through that spot. All right, I think we found somewhere that's okay. We've got three factions we could trade with here. Two yellow and two purple and one yellow. We've got sandstone, granite and marble. A mountainous area. 50 out of 60 days growing season. And we're going to click next and we're going to go choose our ideology. Now, I did say at the beginning of this video, we're going to play as cannibals, but for ideology, guys, you can play classic light with ideology. But you've also got like naked man-eaters, tree worshippers, feral people, loads of different ideologies. And don't think of it as a religion, think of it like a lifestyle, a way of life. We're going to go with the flesh of man and woman is the highest form of sustenance. Also, it's just delicious, darling. We'll have gladiator duels, prisoner sacrifices, and human meat fests. Now, the first mod that we'll really go into detail on is Character Editor UI. Now, just to give you a brief overview on what that does. So, you have various stats. You have their backstory. You have what they can do. Obviously, two flames means they're really passionate about it. One is passionate, so that increases the speed at which they learn, etc. You have traits, good and bad, and things that they're incapable of. Now, you've also got your health issues. I would never choose this person in the slightest. They're also about to die. So normally you'd come in here and you click randomize and you say, right, so no, they're incapable of violence, no, 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 until you find one that, oh, well, you know, maybe I like it, but no, they're incapable of violence. Instead, what you can do is you can get your base character. So we might have said, let's say we like this one as a melee. You can then come into your editor, wherever that character is, and you can start to edit them. And say, right, we don't want them to be neurotic. We want them to have an annoying voice, for example. We want to change their clothes. We want to change their backstory, so on and so forth. So I really like this as an editor. You can go very OP on what their what their stats are, but you can also just tweak them slightly, which is what I'm going to aim to do. But if you want to go OP, go OP. Is what I say. Play this game how you want to play it. So we're going to have a look. We're not going to like this because they're incapable of a lot of things. Same here. Same here. So I'm going to get people that I like as base characters, and then we're going to tweak them. Okay, so I think I've got my three. Now, it's not a perfect setting. We don't have somebody who's passionate in cooking, and we don't have somebody who's passionate in plants. But a lot of the things that I feel are important are really good. So they're really good already. So we've got Bowman, who is great at shooting and great at intellect, and only 23. No health conditions, incapable of caring, which is not perfect. We've got Robot, great at shooting, good at medical, backup intellect, not really good at anything else. So we may just bump up plants and cooking on here. And this one here, we've got melee, construction, mining, artistic. I'm not overly worried about that right now. And shooting. We're going to bump up shooting. We're going to bump up medical definitely here. Let's have a look. Anyone social? That's not great though. We don't have somebody who's good at social, so bear with me actually. I'm just gonna tweak again. Okay, so this is a little better. Not perfect. But something that we're gonna bump up plants and cooking. We've got our three. We just need to tweak them. So we've got shooting, melee, construction, social as passions, intellect, medical, shooting, and shooting, melee, construction, mining, and artistic. Not perfect, but it is what it is. So we're going to go into character UI. And I'm just going to bump up medical to 5 because why wouldn't you? Social, medical, shooting, I'm happy with. Melee, we don't need to worry about that. Construction, mining. Let's then have a look at you. You're shooty, medical, and intellect. So I'm going to bump intellect up to like 9. Because that's just how I roll. I'm going to put you as a 5 in cooking. Just a 5 in cooking. And you, I think we're going to put you onto plants. We'll just put it at a 5. We can find somebody who's better at planting. And medical, we're going to put as a 5. So they've all got a little bit of medical. Although robot is really going to be our medic. Really good at medicing. I think that's all right. So next we're going to do our traits. Now our shooters, we're going to say, let's get rid of this. Our shooters all get trigger happy. We also want to come into cannibal, put that in. I don't think we need to. We don't need to when we're playing on the cannibal tribe setting, but I'm going to do it anyway. Next, I like something like laga. Industrious or hard worker. Now, global work speed is plus 35. Hard worker, 20. I'm just going to put 20. I don't want to go too OP. So that's Sky. Let's go with Robot, who's also a shooter. And we're going to do the same for Robot. Then we've got Bennett, who's not going to be shooty. It's going to be melee. We're going to say, you're a cannibal. You are a hard worker. And where is it? Brawler. Because you're a melee person. And one other thing here is going to be tough. They don't die so easily. Now, I've just remembered my intellectual. Let's come into here. I'm going to change hardworking to industrious, which is a better global work speed. So let's get rid of that. And I want quick learner or fast learner. One of the two. What is it? Quick learner? Yeah, quick sleeper. Where is it? Fast learner. There we go. Some may say this is OP, but I don't care because I'm playing my game. Okay, so let me just pop in some names here. In fact, I'm going to keep their names. Robot. I'm going to call this one Gilly. Much easier than Guillermo. So let's say, yeah, we're happy with that and start. Now, if you haven't played this before, the basic premise is the three of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sounds of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you'll land on this unknown Rimworld. Okay, so let's just pause. Let's just pull out, pan out, and pull out. Have a look at what we've got, and I quite like this, guys. I quite like this. Got a little couple of pockets we can start considering to build in. We could actually just close that off. Let me have a look at the fertile land. Not a great deal around. There's some down here. Come back here. So we've got some steam geysers over there, geysers. One over here. One here. So I think we might settle down here to start. Because at a later date, we're going to use this to power our facility. It's a bit of a walk for them. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to allow that. And we start putting some orders down. So structure, I'm going to bring that out like that. Down to there. And to there. And then this area is going to be stockpiles. So we're going to put a door there, door there, door there. And they're going to land. And we then need to just remind ourselves, like, who is my melee person? Shooty. You can pick up my bolt action. Shooty. Revolver. Melee. You can pick up the knife. We're going to come into orders I'm going to say allow everything. And then robot, no, Gilly, you need to put the flak vest on. Liz. And the helmet. And the flak pants. Okay. So they're going to start hauling things on down. I'm going to say you can also pick up those packaged survival meals. We'll get you to deconstruct the ship chunks. Ooh, what's that? More steel. Let's allow that. Any more ship chunks knocking around? There should be. There's some more survival meals there. Okay. So let's let them come down here. Of course, they've started building the part that we don't desperately need right now, but that's fine. That's fine. We also want to give them that command to chop some wood. And while they're doing all of that, we're going to come into manual priorities. Mine. Construct. Construct. You will do hunting if I say you'll do hunting. You will also do research. You're going to be my cook, my doctor. You can all doctor though. There we go. You all get priority for bed rest, and patient, and firefight. And you're going to be my grower as well. And yeah, I want you all to plant cut. Sorry. I'm also going to come into schedule and I'm going to say I want you to sleep for 1 hour less, please. Because I am a proper slave master. And we're going to start putting down, we're going to put 3 beds down here. Also a table. And where's, my stools are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What animal did we get? You get an animal. So I'd like to see what animal we got. Let's deconstruct that. Let's haul the steel. Is that mine? Earl the donkey. So let's then throw down miscellaneous caravan hitching spot. We should just like tie him up to that spot. That should be adequate. Oh shit, and I completely forgot. Let's put a zone down so they can start hauling things. There we are. And we'll let them haul everything over there. Perfect. This is great. This is great. We're going to have a nice little place to sleep for the night. We're going to have all of our stuff stored away. And then tomorrow we can really start to forge ahead. Let's have a good look around this map at some of the resources. We've got a nice amount of animals. Love to see buffalo. We've got compact machinery there and there. What's that? I don't know. Some compact steel there. More machinery. More steel there. More machinery and some there as well. Just there. Steel. Steel there. Other things other than machinery and steel. Not so far, but a nice amount of compact machinery and steel, which is what we're going to be needing a lot of. There's some compact machinery there as well. Get this built. There we go. Okay, we're a little bit behind schedule. I'd normally have this all done, but I think it's possibly to do with the fact that they didn't get to haul everything, but we might actually come out here and up here and then have everybody come in this way. That means that if they enter the map through here, because I was going to close that off and that, but yeah. Or Could use this area because no, we'll definitely. Plan is leave this area open. Come across here, probably there, up there, and then clear this out and have this as like a choke point. And that should be fine. This is all sorted. That's marvellous. Next thing that I want to do straight off the bat is start putting in power. So we're going to put a wind turbine down. Yeah, I want to put it there. So I'm going to move my caravan hauling spot. Let's just pop that there for now. And deconstruct that one. Marvellous. Marvellous, peoples. Marvellous. We are going to need to start researching, and we're going to need to start doing that pretty soon. So let's get a research table built. And I kind of feel like I'm actually going to extend this area down to here. We'll put in a wood door there and there. And want to get an order to mine this out. Like so. Also plop a table down. I mean, these guys really need to do some blooming hauling. Where's the food? All up there. Let me get that sorted. Let's put them on a priority to haul. Cancel cutting those trees. We've got enough wood. Because these here will start to go off. Yeah, look. Right, let's also just put a blueprint down for another stall, and I do like a little bit of light in here, even though it's wood and it's very dangerous. Let's pop that there. Now, first research, get researching batteries. That's my approach. Theoretically, you don't need it as long as you've got power going. But because, as you can see, these wind turbines kind of slow down, so the power goes a bit intermittent. Then, now that this area, this is going to be my kitchen. Now that this area is almost mined out, gonna then maybe just put in, just for now, that size for a storage, a cold storage. We're going to need to mine that out as well. Okay, they've started storing things. That's amazing. That is good. That is good. Got a bit of plasteel here. Ooh, nice. Nice. I like it. And how much wood do we have? Structure. I want to just put a little bit of protection in. So we're going to do this. So 2 squares. And we'll do that. Followed by a few spike traps. Can I build that there? Space already occupied. Okay. I think that's the tree stump that needs to come out of there. Now, who is my social? Sky. We have somebody who might want to trade with us. So can you come and see Gorilla, please? He's got some pemmican, a couple of herbal medicine, a cloth blindfold. I think I'm going to keep my pants. Keep my pants on. I don't know. Let's just buy a pemmican off him. Just to be nice. Now soon we're going to mess with this schedule. we're going to put some recreation time in, but just for now, I want them working at full throttle. I want them to get shit done. I really want them to get shit done. This in particular, I want to start moving my medicine and food into here so it doesn't go off. And a couple of other things that we want to start looking at. We want some growing zones. Now, this area is actually really nice. Maybe we actually... Would I be able to? Let me just check something. Yeah, we can block that off. So let's remove those plans. I'm just going to use this area. I'm not going to get too greedy and use that area. Let's allow that. But this here, I'm going to go for zones. Growing zone. And I think maybe we'll do that for rice. And then this one here is going to be a bigger growing zone. And it's going to be for corn. Now, the premise of this is, if you look, rice takes, what, 4 days? 3 days. 3 days because it's on fertile soil. Corn is going to take 11.3 days. So, what's going to happen is we're going to grow rice, which is a lesser yield, but it's going to grow a lot quicker. Then we're going to grow corn, which is going to take a lot less work because once it's planted, we just wait nearly 12 days and then we get a really big bang for our buck. But we don't have to keep replanting it. So that's how we do that. We've got a couple of other things that I want put in, which is butcher table. That's going to go there. And an electric stove, which is going to go there. And of course, we need to put 1, 2, and we may as well put a little light here as well. Perfect. Sky, you don't need to clean, darling. Well, you kind of do, but not immediately. Let's get rid of the plant cut and handle for robot. Robot, we're gonna let you just crack on with the research. That's what we're gonna let you do. Oh, mad squirrel. Where's the mad squirrel? Jump to location. It's coming down quick and fast. So Robot and Sky are already there. Let's get Gilly. Let's draft. We'll just bring you in here. I mean, to be fair, Gilly can just stabby. Sky, you can get in here as well. There we go. You can both be undrafted. And Gilly, you can crack on with whatever you were cracking on with. Who's mining? Let's put you, Sky, to mine as well. She's not as fast, not nearly as fast as Gilly's 12, but Gilly is currently planting. Let's build a couple of copy doors there and there. Well, no, we don't need one there. What we need there is a cooler. Now, when you're doing your fridge, do make sure that you put the blue side inside. As much as I want my food sorted, my planting done, I actually really want the miners to get mining because we're also going to stack up another order for mining. I think for now, we'll probably just mine into here. Like 1, 2, 3. And a couple of doors there. We're going to have a little prisoner area here. Oh, my donkey died! Did they not want to do animal stuff? Oh, shit. Oh, well. Well, they can eat Earl, wherever Earl is. Don't know where Earl is. There's Earl. Oh, no. Earl was mauled to death by a bear. Okay. Somebody go and get Earl. I'm going to need somewhere for corpses. So, I'm going to put another zone down here. It's a stockpile zone. It's not finished in here, but let's get this done. And we'll say storage. Don't allow rotten. Let's clear all actually. Don't allow rotten. Allow foods. I like to put my medicine in here as well. Allow corpses. And make sure that includes human because we are cannibals. And then what we need to do is we'll come up here and we'll kind of flip that. So we don't want any corpses in here. We don't want any rotten in here. We don't want any food. And we don't want any medicine. Marvellous. And I think this is where we're going to call it for the first episode. We've got a basic structure up. We've got power, which just needs to be connected. And we are building our fridge and our prisoner cell. I'm quite happy with our start. I'm just hoping that we get some good people come along that we can butcher and eat and capture and recruit. But for now, yeah, we've got some normal beds. Good bed there as well, so that'll help. Oh, okay, perfect way to end. Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Gilly thinks that you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? Well, I have the perfect name. The Body Snatchers. And he also thinks that you should give the settlement a name. What should this local settlement be called? We are going to give it a name, and it's going to be called Cannibalia, which I think is perfectly fitting. Okay, so guys, do let me know, answers on a postcard, what you think of my little cannibal faction. Obviously, they've not really eaten anything, not eaten anyone at all yet, but they will. I promise you, they will. Yeah, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and sub for the good old YouTube algorithm. And until next time, guys, stay safe and take care.